Well, we got it pretty good here today. I'm working a guy on one band. I got 10 meters going. Or on one instance of WSJTX, I got 10 meters going. I'm working Pennsylvania right now. And over here on 6 meters, I'm working CN88, but been working Arizona and stuff. It's pretty good this morning. And just work Pennsylvania. If you ever want to keep busy, run 2 instances of WSJTX, and I hope I didn't just screw up this QSO. I got 2 radios running here, one on 6 meters and one on 10 meters. And of course, the 9700's over here listening to 8.2 right now. 10 meters is in really good shape, as you can see here. All the blue is where people are hearing me. It's all spotting back through the internet from other people running Grid Tracker and WSJTX, and that may not be quite accurate, but anyway, yeah, we got 6 meters going. You said I think it might be sporadic E, I don't know. And right now we're working WA2 HIP back in Maine on 10 meters. Really nice opening on 10. Look at the waterfall. It's just packed full of signals. But anyway, I have 2 power supplies. I'm running a 6-element Yagi on 6 meters, and I'm running a 5/8 wave vertical on 10 at about 30 feet. It's an old shortened up CB antenna. Although I don't know if I'm going to work the guy in Maine. We're having trouble. You can't hardly see it here on the video. But yeah, well, I'm working W7JV over in Paulsbo on 6 meters. So yeah, the Arizona stations have well, there's one right there, KZ7N and DM43. So yeah, I'm getting caught up with the locals here, which is fine. I'll work anybody. Not a problem. And it looks like my attempt for Maine has failed, so we're going to go back to calling CQ, which I just did. Yeah, a couple minutes ago we had a pretty good pileup going on 6, all out of Arizona. And let me see. Oh, I haven't worked KZ7N, so and let's see if we can get him. He's in DM43, Tempe, Arizona. And then over here, we got the Ontario repeater coming in on 2964 over here too. So there's a yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to get to work him. Yeah, the antenna's pointed right for Arizona, so I believe anyway. It looks like it. It's right at the. Yeah, what am I working now? KA0BOJ. Of course, he's not showing up over here because The 6-meter instance has the. So I don't know where this guy is. Although we're having some issues. I know, the issue is me. I'm not calling him. Alright, he's in Raymond, Nebraska. See, that was operator error. I'm trying to do too much stuff at once and drink coffee. But, it's a nice radio morning over here. I got my coffee. See, here's the path on 6 meters. It switched over. Yeah, it's open down into Arizona for sure. And for some reason up into Canada. I got one little line that goes up that way. But, anyway. Well, I'm not going to work him, so I'll quit harassing him. And we'll call CQ and see what we can do here. Riveting action here at N7XS this morning. Well, looks like we're not going to get the guy in Nebraska. It's kind of the nature of 10 meters and 6 meters. You just never know. Sometimes you'll work them right off the bat, and other times it's like, well, the propagation will change and they'll fade right out on you. So it's pretty normal for that. Yeah, we'll see what we come up with here. Like I said, the band's pretty active this morning. I may have to go in here and start calling. There are a lot of people I have worked here on 10. Yeah, I always have the meter functions up so I can monitor my ALC and all that stuff so I'm not splattering all over the place. ALC, my SWR, and all that stuff. It's nice to see it's not raining. The 10 meter antenna, the SWR, is a little lower in this part of the band when it's not raining. Doesn't matter, it's good in either way. It's 1.5 to 1 or less usually everywhere. All the way up to like 29.5 or 29.4, somewhere in there. So I can't use it on FM, but the 5/8 wave vertical anyway. So do I have 86 WL in my log yet? No, I don't. Let's see if we can get him. I'm calling him on 6 meters. He's in Barstow, California. So I think this might be a 6 meter opening. Or I mean a 6 meter opening. A sporadic E opening this morning. I'm just functioning at a high level. I wonder if I'm going to get him. Well, I got somebody else, though, calling me. And N6WOR in Buena Park, California. Let's see if we can get him before he fades out. He's quite strong, so Give me a minus 06. Yep, there we go. And let's call some more and see what else we got going on out here. To make sure that the radios are done transmitting, because if I don't do the RR73 or 73, then people get upset about it. I don't know, a lot of guys say that this is boring. I don't think so. I really always wanted to get into the digital modes and stuff like that, and it makes it fun when you have two radios and you have two instances of WSJTX, and Grid Tracker puts it all together in a nice little package. You got a map, it tracks your spotting and where you're being heard at and all that stuff. And got my computer fixed this morning. It was having a conflict, and I found the conflict and eliminated it, so it's like it's all working good again. Before, I'd hit the transmit button on here and I'd have to wait 30-40 seconds before it would transmit. So I did some house cleaning, and it looks like I got things going good here again. So Sheila's been making Christmas decorations. I think he's pretty cool. Hanging there on my light. So I guess that's probably about it. That's what's going on here. The ramblings of a madman this morning. It's typical Pacific Northwest here. It's raining out there. Raining and drizzling and all that. This is the perfect time of the year for radio, though. Let me get this out of the way. Here's our current conditions here with a nice light reflection in it. There we go. Weather station out there. Still says we don't have any preset, but yet it's drizzling. VA3 GPL on 10 meters, Hamilton, Ontario. So, yeah, it's a fun morning here. Well, at least it's exciting for me. I don't know about anybody else, but yeah, I totally missed out on the 10-meter contest last weekend. Way too much Christmas stuff to do. And we went up to the repeater site on Saturday, so. And that was cool. Now we're back to calling CQ on the 10-meter band again. And we're calling CQ on 6. Let me see. What else we got here? Worked N6PE. Usually when they're up there on the call roster for if they're crossed off on the list and blacked out, that means I've worked them and they've confirmed on Logbook of the World. So, and I still work these guys. Oh, we got K1CT called me on in San Diego, California, on 6 meters. So it's nothing super exciting, but still fun. It's just good to see 6 meters at least open a little bit. And apparently, from what I've been hearing on Facebook and all over the place, 6 meters has been open quite a bit here lately. More than I know because I'm at work all the time. And then so we'll let the 7600 say RR73. And then we'll hit enable transmit again, and off we go. We're back to calling CQ. And we got VA3BOO. And I'm not even going to pronounce it. He's in Ontario. I'm working him on 10 meters. Yep, got him. He's in an FN14. That's his grid square. Okay, let that one say 7.3, and then off we go again. Yeah, I never know how these videos are going to turn out, if you guys can see the screens good enough or not. I'm not running full 4K, I don't think, here on the phone. But having a little bit of Camino Island coffee. See, I don't have the amps not even on. Just running 100 watts and all that. Maybe getting a new computer here later in the year, and if I do, I'm going to add a monitor up there. So we'll have 4 on the computer and 1 on the radio. Like I need more monitors. And yes, my clock is wrong. I think every one of the clocks in here is wrong right now. I'm still on, well, that one's like 15 minutes off. This thing here is a $4 alarm clock. We got it Office Depot, and it keeps time like a $4 alarm clock. Oh man. What do we got now? KG4 LAC in Manassas, Virginia. And what did we get on 6 meters? Guy down in CN87, probably Seattle somewhere, NW7R. That's cool. I always like working the locals. I like working everybody. You always see these big debates about people calling CQDX and having other people call them when they need that state or whatever, and it's like I just talk to everybody. I don't care. It's not that big of a deal to me. So, anyway, that's what's going on here this morning. Just enjoying my coffee, kicking back. Sound like the repeater ID. My 9700 does this weird thing where it's almost like it sits for a while and it forgets what it's doing. And then the repeater IDs, and then I hear just a little bit of it. Yeah, hopefully. I know there's a software update for that one. Well, there's a software update for all these radios here. The 7610, I got to go get that one. And the 9700. But I haven't done it yet. And, yeah, we just worked K6FOD in South Pasadena, California on 6 meters. So that's cool. And I'm going to say this is a sporadic E opening. It sure acts like it. It's all the usual suspects. This is the time of the year for the mini sporadic E openings on 6 for sure, and 10. But there's so much F2 on 10 that you'd probably never see it. But anyway. Yeah, there's some sporadic E going on 10 too. N7EAL and DMO3. Oh, I just got another one on 6 and I didn't see his QTH. He's in Southern California too. WM6Y. But anyway, get 10 meters calling again. Got a minus 14 out of him. I always have to wait. K7DIA. That's a D-star repeater. 444.7625. Hopefully I got that right. That's the one we went up and rebooted last weekend. Hal and I went up to Tiger and we rebooted that one and started up the computer for the Echo Link on 444.65. I really enjoy going up Tiger Mountain. One of my favorite places. Has been for years. I'm extremely lucky I even get to go up there. When Sheila and I were kids, we used to go up there all the time. It was a great place to go up on CB and play King of the Hill or King of the Area or whatever. Now we're working Yukon, Oklahoma, N5 KMZ on 10 meters here right now. And we're still calling or sending the RR73. Now we can able to transmit again. Because if you don't let it do its thing, people get all bent out of shape and they won't log you. So I'm pretty careful about making sure that we get the RR73 in there to make an official contact. Okay, it doesn't look like we're going to finish with WM6Y right now. He has faded away, which is odd. I can still see his signal on the screen, but... Or no, wait a minute. We completed. I'm calling CQ. I don't know what's going on here. Here's today's solar conditions. Solar flux is a 195. Sunspot number is 176. The A is at 16 and the K is at 3. And the geomagnetic field is unsettled. It was like it was yesterday. 10 meters, it was like I was going, what is going on? My antenna on the car's broke. But it wasn't. The signals were just all super weak. Well, I just managed about 24 minutes of rambling here. Working some WSJTX this morning. It's funny when I post these videos, these are the least watched ones. Oh, who have I got now? N6GP in Orange, California. DM13. That's okay. I like to make one of these every once in a while, so. This worked K4ANA down, I don't know where he's at. K4ANA. It says he's in Virginia on 10 meters. And we successfully worked the dude down in California. I go back to calling CQ on both bands again. Yeah, good day. Good day, good coffee. Shack's a mess, oh well. More of the gray outside. My blackberry bushes over there, I really destroyed them with that machine. There's no leaves left on them. Yeah, see, by the looks of it, 6 meters just kind of died. You can see in the waterfall, the signals are they just disappeared, so. Oh, that's cool. Somebody wished me Merry Christmas on the deal up there. Now, if I could just return that. I think that was N6GP. Oh, that's cool. Well, Merry Christmas back to you. Unfortunately, I can't. I'll mess everything up. I've tried to do that before and add in a text and all that, so without messing everything up, so. It's all right. If you made it this far in this video, if you made it this far in this video, I commend you. Thank you. Like I said, this is just me goofing around here this morning. I can easily switch this over to 10 meters. At least I think I can anyway. Come on. Switch. There we go. And then that shows where I'm being heard on the map on 10 meters. What would really be cool is we could split this map in half and see what's on both bands, but they're not there yet. Maybe someday. But I really like Grid Tracker. It's a great program for tracking your spotting and all that. And if I had another monitor, I could put the 9700 on here too and have 3 instances running. But I think I'm going to do that with a new computer. When I run the VHF contest, I run N1MM, and then I run SO2R, and then the 7610 and the 9700 are on that, and then I can switch back and forth and run FT8 on 2 meters, 440, or 6 meters for the VHF contest, or I can just run phone. I can do either. It's really super easy to switch back and forth. It's still a little bit clunky and sometimes it crashes, but for the most part it's pretty good. And we got a contest coming up here in January, and maybe we'll do a video on that one. Although it's not quite as flashy, but yeah, we're working Alabama, Cottondale, Alabama on 10 meters. And then I got a KD2 that called me as well. KD2BVR or BRV. BRY? No, it's BRV. I can't see. I need to get my glasses redone one of these days so I can see. But it's really not, I guess it's not necessary to see. Yep, 6 meters died. I haven't made a contact over there in a bit. Calling CQ though. Okay, we're done on 10, so, and you can kind of see how the waterfall changed even over on 10 meters. It's not near as crowded as it was when I first got on here. Let's see, yeah, there's just one signal left on 6, and that's N6 Papa Echo and DM13, but we already worked. And KD2B-RV is in Hawthorne, New Jersey. Alright, well, I think I've tortured you guys enough with all this WSJTX nonsense this morning. Like I said, these are my least popular videos, so... But I do one every once in a while anyway, because I want to. But anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm enjoying my coffee over here and having a good radio morning. Well, maybe we're not going to get him. He's not responding. Oh well, I'll go back to calling CQ again. That's how it happens sometimes. Anyway, catch you guys later. Have a Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Listening to all my rambling. Catch you guys later. 7-3.